Welcome to the State Farm Game Break Show.
As we welcome you to the Game Break Show, we're going to get you to the conclusion of New Orleans and Detroit. Saints once led this game 17-3. Right now, it's 23-17. Lions with the football. 2 minutes left. We'll get you out there just as soon as they get back from a break. But, Jimmy, let's talk about this game in which New Orleans had all the momentum, but defensively really Detroit got back in this ballgame.
Yeah, and the pressure on Drew Brees, and Brees throwing the interception there at the end, gave him the chance, gave Detroit the chance to go ahead and take it back and get the lead.
And also the big play to Golden Tate, a little route. Then you got him lined up on the side. He's another guy who's not supposed to be that fast, but runs away from everybody. But a big play gave him some momentum, then a pick took him off the edge.
They miss him in Seattle.
Yeah, they could use him right now. We will see if he works to the Lions' favors. Once again, the final 2 minutes from Detroit, Chris Myers, Rondé Barber, and Jen Hall.
We welcome those of you that watched Atlanta lose in Baltimore. And the Rams upset Seattle. Rondé Barber, Chris Myers with 2 minutes to go. Second and goal, the Lions trailing the Saints by 6. Joyke Bell to carry. We saw Drew Brees looking on. He has 2 touchdown passes. The Saints will use a timeout. Brees is wondering if he'll have to rally his team or if Matthew Stafford can pull off his 13th career game-winning drive.
You guys just joined us from other games, but Saints have been dominating this game all day. They had some big plays in the offense. Marcus Colson was effective. Golden Tate, though, has been golden like he's been all year for the Detroit Lions. A huge play to get them back in the game. And then Glover Quinn with an enormous interception just a few minutes to go to get Detroit knocking on the door, getting ready to go in for a winning score.
But third and goal from the 5. On a 4th down, they needed a penalty to get 4 new downs. Stafford fires, end zone open, feet down. Corey Fuller, touchdown.
Great throw and catch there, Matt Stafford. Corey Fuller has really affected this game here in the 4th quarter. He hadn't mentioned his name. See him up top, man-to-man coverage on the rookie Stanley John Baptiste. Somebody messed up in the secondary. That's not a surprise, but look at him get his feet down. Great catch.
Fuller is 6'2" and needed all of that. Had a drop earlier in this quarter that might have set up a key first down, but has a big catch as they go for the extra point. Matt Prater. And that will give the Lions their first lead of this game. Corey Fuller, backup receiver without Calvin Johnson, making a clutch catch with under 2 minutes to play.
He had the drop. 3rd down, it probably would have been a touchdown earlier, but look at him climb that ladder. The wherewithal of a young guy to get his feet down, look at the ground, get his feet down. What a big play.
But with a 1-point game and Drew Brees and Sean Payton on the other sideline, it's a little early to be celebrating.
Way early to celebrate. We knew that Detroit was going to try to milk some of that clock. But again, this team has been dominant this year, 4-2 this year because of the play of their defense. And if you're a defensive player on Detroit, you want this game to come down to this situation. With you on the field and a chance to win it, we're going to find out if they can do just that against Drew Brees, who's thrown for over 330 yards today.
And Drew Brees, right before the half, marched his team downfield in a short amount of time to get 3. Shane Graham with 3 field goals today. He's 3 out of 3. Those are some of the numbers that summarize what has been a wild game. The Lions come in 4-2. The Saints off the bye week at 2-3. And you've all heard about the road woes. Sean Payton said, I hope we win on the road just so people will stop bringing it up. 6 straight regular season losses on the road. And trailing here with 1 timeout. Saints will start at the 20. Week 7 continues later today on Fox. And for some of you over on CBS. Tonight, Sunday Night Football on NBC. And Monday Night Football tomorrow on ESPN. Well, it's the #1 defense in the NFL. It's been 50 years since the Lions at this point of the season have had a defense ranked in that position, and they're on the spot against one of the game's best quarterbacks.
Let the crowd breathe here. They're going to need them here these last minute and 48 seconds. You're going to get a win here at home at Ford Field.
From the 20. Time for Breeze. He just has to get rid of it. There was nobody open. It'll be 2nd down 10. Drew Brees looking for his 36th career game-winning drive. Among the all-time best in that category. Had one this year. That came against Tampa Bay in the game before the bye week. As Graham prepares for what could be a game-winning attempt. Incomplete for Graham.
Lions continue to get pressure, collapsing this pocket on Drew Brees, getting him off the spot. There's nobody open in the secondary, Chris. All these guys covering up their guys. We know it's 4-down territory. See if they can get another stop here and force a 3rd and long.
Brees is hit. It's 4th down. Jason Jones, the surge from that defensive line, the team that leads the National Football League, the unit that leads in sacks.
Jason Jones just throwing Zach Strief out of the way. We talked about Ziggy Ansah, talked about George Johnson. It's all of them today. Big 4th down now.
Drew Brees 0 for his last 9, which includes an interception. 4th and 10. Brees will run and get the 1st down to keep the Saints' hopes alive here at Ford Field. A 13-yard run from Drew Brees. On 1st down, across the middle and incomplete. Trying to get it to Travaris Cadet. 1 timeout, just over a minute to play.
Detroit's got to be really good keeping their underneath defense back in coverage. Sometimes you get greedy in these situations. Just play sound. Stay there and make tackles.
Sets up the screen. And Cadet run out by DeAndre Levy, or run down, I should say, as he stays in bounds. Well done by Levy as the clock runs.
Good idea there by New Orleans. Try to get a screen. You know that defense is retreating a little bit, but DeAndre Levy was all over it.
On 3rd and 11. Underneath pass complete. Stops short of the 1st down. Again, Levy on Cadet. It'll be 4th down. They need to get to the 43 for a 1st down.
And New Orleans is trying to save their timeout just in case they catch the ball in the middle of the field for that field goal attempt.
For Meacham, incomplete. Darius Slay. Rasheem Mathis, excellent in the secondary. Sean Payton is upset on 4th and 3. Brees for Robert Meacham, and the Lions defense. That's what has them with 4 wins this season so far, and they did the job on Drew Brees.
Again, it's the front 4 of this defense. On this play, it's Darryl Tapp again got pressure in Drew Brees' face, forced a floating throw, and Darius Slay knocks away for an incompletion. Detroit Lions are going to sneak away with the win here today.
Glover Quinn, who had the interception that set up the go-ahead touchdown. Corey Fuller with a tremendous catch at the back of the end zone. Saints will fall to 2-4. Ends the string of victories coming off a bye week for Sean Payton and the Saints. And the Lions will go to 5-2 to stay with the Packers atop the NFC North. On to London for the Lions, and the Saints have the Packers up next. Let's head to Kirk Menefee in Los Angeles for the State Farm postgame show.